quarantine. I'm actually not quarantined, I'm just self-isolating. Seems like I've been preparing for self-isolation for a very long time. Choice is, oh no, I'm in my apartment. Whatever am I ever going to do? It's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have no idea where to start. It's been a long time. How you doing? It's Sunday morning. It's 10 minutes till 10 a.m. Perfect time for a beer. It's not like we're going anywhere in this time. So grab a beverage. It's a Juice Daddy pickup video. Montucky cold snack. Yeah. Montucky cold snack. Cheers to you. Man, it's a beautiful day out there. It's been kind of warm. This is the kind of time where a few garage sales will start popping up here and there. Not now. Not now. You know, this thing going on. It's taken sports. It's taken restaurants and bars. It's canceled music festivals. The Lady Gaga concert I was supposed to see next month has been postponed to I don't know when. But I'll be damned. If this thing takes garage sales, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. I'm fiending like an addict. I'm fiending to get back out there on Saturday mornings. I am. I got to do it. But if it doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm going to do. Luckily, I have had just enough to tide me over. I'm going to show you that right now. Not a lot, and that's why these things have been few and far between. Our area, a lot of pawn shops have closed, a lot of thrift stores have closed, and they weren't that good to begin with, especially for game hunting. So videos are very few and far between as far as pickups go. But I got some good stuff now. I'll show you. All right. Start off small. I needed to get some free shipping for some stuff off Amazon, so I ordered a Hat in Time for the Switch. It was stuff that the doctor ordered me to take to like add to my water, like a little supplement, and it was like $9 with $12 shipping. I'm like, if I'm paying $12 shipping, I might as well just buy a $30 game I've been wanting and get free shipping. Just take care of both in one order. I was going to hold off maybe for a sale. I've heard great things about a Hat in Time. Let's go ahead and put it on the Switch shelf. All right. How about a heavy hitter? I've made some sales on both eBay and Mercari. I actually have a sales video on my... It's actually uploaded to YouTube. I just need to release it. I just need to title it and put it out to the public. I don't know why I've been lazy and not done that. But anyway, I had like $86 credit. No, like $84 in credit on Mercari due to a few sales. And this came up. Nice little heavy hitter. It's Contraforce for NES. One of the original $5 Game Box Gold games. And label's good. I open it up. It's good. Oh God. Oh God. Just a cold. Anywho. This guy posted it for $90. I made an offer of like, it had been up for like 30 days. I made an offer on like 80, and he came back with 85. I was like, what the heck? $84 in credit and then $1 out of my pocket. The $84 in credit, I probably had, it had to be less than 15. I know a few of the things I bought for $1 at like a library sale and whatnot. So the things I'd sold to get $84 in credit, I think it maybe $10 to $12 what I spent. So that plus $1, Contraforce is now in the NES collection. Oh yeah, Sunday morning beers, awesome. So get that one done right off the bat, Contraforce. All right. Next pickup. This actually happened last week when the Corona. Oh, I don't know if I should say it on YouTube. I'll get demonetized. But the thing going around We knew about it, but it hadn't been dire straits like Montana's currently under a shelter in place, as in don't travel unless you absolutely have to, only to the grocery store, pharmacy, or to like hang out outside. They said that's good. So get the garage sales going. We could be outside. Anywho, this dude posted a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. He had posted this NES with a few games, including a couple box games, but he wanted 180 for it. I tried to talk him out of selling a few separately. He had a couple that I needed in my collection, but they weren't like pricey games. They were kind of really cheap games like Castle Quest and a couple others that just, $8 to $10 games that I wouldn't spend $180 just to get those in my collection, then try to flip the rest. The one thing I really wanted, he had a boxed and complete Blaster Master, which is one of my favorite NES games, and I have some fond memories of that, playing that as a kid. So I was kind of hoping to get that boxed Blaster Master. But he put 180 on that. Then he posted like a Sega Game Gear. Didn't have battery covers, so those were exposed, and he had like Sonic 2 as the only game, and he wanted 100 for that. Then he posted these 3 Xbox games for $10. And I messaged him, I'm like, $10 each? He's like, no, $10 for all 3. I'm like, I'll take those. So they're in their beautiful condition. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Beautiful, like I said, complete. Everything's in immaculate condition. Elder Scrolls Morrowind, Game of the Year, Platinum Hits. Whew, that's a mouthful. Once again, complete. Even has the, behind the manual here, has a map. I'm going to check to see if my copy has this map. I'm not even sure if it does. But yeah. So those are 2, like, $10 to $15 flips each on Macari. And I got to do some listing on Macari today after this video is uploaded, because Macari is running a thing right now. Like, if you list 3 times, you get a $5 coupon, which I've already done. You list 5 times, you get a $10 coupon. So I got to get a couple more listings going to get that. List 7 times, you get a $15 coupon. So I got to make sure I might have enough to get at least 7 listings up today and get those cubes. So these 2 games I'm going to flip, and this is going in the collection. Star Wars Jedi Academy. Don't have it, and once again, it is complete. So I think this is another $10 to $12 game. So I'm adding that to the collection. Going to flip these 2. Going to make a little money off this sale. Now at the time when he delivered these, he actually brought them to the bank where I work and delivered them. And he said he's going to list a few more things, including some GBA and some PS1 games. I said I was very interested. Please message me before you list them. He did a lot of haggling back and forth, and he's like, there's one PS1 game in particular. I'm like, I had to have it. And he was haggling prices, like, except for that game, because he said he eBayed everything, and his prices were 10% less than eBay. Whew. Anywho, I probably overpaid for this bundle as a whole, but no, overpaid as in what I normally pay for, bundles of games. But there's one game in particular I've been wanting since the PS1 was a current gen system. Since, back in the mid-90s, I've wanted this game, just never got around to finding it. I saw it brand new, but didn't have the funds at the time, but I never saw it used. It left stores really fast. Anyway, let's just get to it. It's in this bag. At first he did offer me $50 for the GBA games. He also had a GBA system, which I wasn't interested in. He said it had some scratches and whatnot. So I was like, I just want the games. And he said $50 for the games. So, let me see. We have Donkey Kong Country with the manual. We have Donkey Kong Country 2. And I have Donkey Kong Country 3 on GBA, so we got those. We have Classic NES Series Legend of Zelda. And these are all like $10 to $15 games each. And then the big one, let's see if I can get it out of its case. A nice copy of Pokemon Emerald. Which I wish I could, I think, yeah, it says Nintendo. That means it's legit, right? If you can see Nintendo right there. I mean, this is like a $50 to $55 game by itself. This is one thing out of this whole lot I'm definitely going to flip, because I've never been a fan of Pokemon. I have no nostalgia for Pokemon, so it's worth more to me. Excuse me, worth more to me in the cash, the money I can get, than keeping it in a collection and knowing I'll never play it because I'm not a Pokemon fan. So there's a little bit of a recouper for this lot. I spent $180 total. I don't know if I said that. $180 total for this lot. So there's like $50 back in that Pokemon. Ooh, that is good. All right, the PS1 games. There's 6 PS1 titles. And start with the Siphon Filter. And these are all complete and nice, too. So Siphon Filter 2. So a couple games not worth really writing home about. A game I already have. I have the Greatest Hits version. I do not have the regular Tenchu Stealth Assassins. A game I don't have in my collection, excited to add it, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Once again, nice and complete, and disc not staying in the thing. A game I bought last summer as a Greatest Hits version for cheap. I think I spent $15 on it, but it didn't have the manual. This is nice, complete copy. Legend of Dragoon, non-Greatest Hits. The only issue with it is it has the manual, but the CD holder, I just dropped it, is broken right there. So, oh God. This doesn't really stay in place. But all 4 discs are in immaculate condition, so that's definitely being added. I may try to flip the Greatest Hits version I have. And the game that is the reason I probably pay too much because my eyes were big. I wanted this in the collection. So happy to finally have it. Ghost in the Shell. Looking about a $70 game right here. Complete. You can have some bubble wrap in there for keeping the disc in place. Yeah, I remember playing the demo off an official PlayStation Magazine demo disc and loving that. Just never got around to buying it and playing through it. So this was my must-have. Having a nice copy of Legend of Dragoon was a little kicker. And adding 3 decent games to my GBA collection. Damn beer in the morning. was the icing on the cake. We'll flip that Pokemon, make a little bit back. We'll flip the couple Xbox games, make a little cash. Not going to recoup my cost on that, but we'll at least make a little cash back. All right, I finally got one of those co-worker pickups. Like a co-worker comes in and says, "I have these. I want you to have them." And I said, "Oh, let me get you some money. This is nice. Let me get you some money." No, that's okay. Now, what had happened, I don't know if in previous videos, if you've watched my videos before, you've noticed that, if I'm holding up a Wii game that I already have and it's not worth anything, it's not worth my time flipping, I've just been tossing it. I've been tossing it over here on the couch. I've been very lazy on this, but I was putting together a Wii bundle for this same coworker. She wanted a Wii and a bunch of games. I finally, last weekend, since we weren't really supposed to be going out and about, I finally got around to hooking the Wii up, testing the games, and putting together a nice little bundle of games and a working system, a couple Wiimotes. And she said, "Oh, you give me that for $70?" And I'm doing a favor, like, "Yeah, sure, $70 is great. So if you want to do it." The next day she brought this in, and I'm not expecting any cash from her now. In fact, I probably owe her cash. But hopefully we're both happy. I'm definitely happy. Let's just show it. Oh, look at this. Nintendo. I actually have the case on backwards. It's the Video Game Center. Right there. Nintendo Video Game Center. Always wanted one of these things. Take the case off. What you're going to see... Oh, there it goes. We got a Nintendo and some games. And controllers, zapper, hookups. Let's just go over it. Here's the NES. It's got a crack in the lid. It's overall nice condition. The door's a little discolored, no bonus game. I've never seen this sticker in here in any NES I've ever bought. But she said it came with it, so I believe her. So we got the NES, Zapper, the controllers it came with, very exciting. 2 dog bone controllers. I don't have any dog bone controllers. These came with the top loader NES, which I also don't have. Buddy Terry, he said he's got a top loader up for like sale or trade, and he's holding it for me. And he said he didn't have any controllers, or I'm like, that's fine. I came across 2 dog bones, please. So cool to have the 2 dog bone controllers. The games here. Oh, also, she gave me this NES Game Atlas Player's Guide. In pretty nice shape, I mean, for an old paperback like this. Very colorful. Have no idea if this has any worth or value, if anybody's... I don't really collect these old guides or anything, but that's kind of interesting. Games. We have... Unfortunately, the games themselves aren't a whole lot to write home about, but there's some good titles here. We will, let's see. Let's get the dumb ones out of the way. We have the Super Spike V-Ball and Nintendo World Cup. Get in there, thank you. Of course, Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. That looks like it's seen better days, but that's all right. We have Monopoly. Super Mario 2 and Super Mario 3. Twin Eagle. And probably the best game of the NES lot, a nice copy of Mario Bros. About $20 to $25 game right there. So, and I have it actually over here in the $5 game box that I need to go through, and so we can reset for the next season if there is a next season, and we don't all die of the zombie flu. All right, so that was the NES lot. She also threw in this GBA game, Fire Emblem. Wow! She sent me a picture of the GBA games that she had, and she had like 10 games. Mario 3, Yoshi's Island, a Mega Man, a few other things. And I was honest with her. I'm like, wow, that's a nice little collection. That Fire Emblem especially is kind of hard to find. I've never actually seen one before. And then she brought it and said, I want you to, you can have this too. So that's cool. That's about a $40 to $45 game right there. Just by, just this little cart, Fire Emblem. Awesome. Cheers to this lot. Woo! All right, so I mean that's what's been brought into Casa de Juice Daddy over the past month to 6 weeks, and I've been looking forward to garage sale season, like I said, but we don't know if it's going to happen. What have you guys been doing during our little lockdown? Are you locking down? Are you staying in place? I hope you're watching this video from 6 feet away from the screen because I don't want you near me. Well, talking to you, stay away. All right, we're going to get through this. I don't know if things are going to ever get back to normal. There may be some societal changes that come for this, which probably is a good thing. But I'm sure we won't have to stay in our homes forever and ever and ever for the rest of our lives. Someday, we can get back out game hunting and all that good stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. So, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, all that jazz. I noticed YouTube's kind of barren from game collectors lately because we can't really get out right now, posting old comments or old content. So give you a little something to watch. So some brand new pickups for this March dire virus season around the world. Take care. Like and subscribe if you wish. I will see you soon. Cheers to you. Turn the video off. La da da.